So being a female groundskeeper, I guess. Being a female groundskeeper, I never thought it was different. I just did what I like to do, which was be outside and work in sports and play in the dirt and mow the grass. That was something I really loved to do, and I never thought any different of it until I went to a turf managers conference, and there's 5,000 men and 100 women, and you realize that ratio is so low and so far off that it was like a, oh dang, kind of moment. And then when I did end up getting this promotion in January and we started looking at the numbers of female head groundskeepers, and out of 150 professional baseball teams, there's only 4 head groundskeepers that are women. So I did the math, which is 2.6%, which means anybody can go to any professional baseball game, and they only have a 2.6% chance of seeing a female run a grounds crew, which after doing that math really blew my mind and really kind of sunk in how important it is for women to step up in this industry and in sports in general. Like when you're walking around a baseball stadium and you are looking for staff to answer your question, I mean, you have I would say 40% chance of talking to a woman over a man. Like I would say the ratio is 60-40, getting closer to 50-50, but I mean it might not even be less than that for what I know. But I would say it is crazy to think that you can walk around a stadium looking for a seat and find a male staff member before you find a female staff member. And I mean, the importance of women stepping up in sports is huge, and they shouldn't shy away from it, even though it's a male-dominated industry and it is scary, but it is important. I think it's huge. I mean, 2.6% is not very much. Unfortunately, like 150 stadiums is a lot of stadiums, and to only have 4 women leading grounds crews is a staggering number to digest. And for a young girl going to a baseball game with her dad, only the 2.6% chance of that little girl seeing me or myself or any of the other women is so low that it might not ever happen is crazy. And I think it means a lot that the 4 women that are in this position are doing it and killing it, because it impacts the next generation, hopefully, and hopefully those younger girls in the stands see us and know that it's a possibility, because without seeing us doing it, then it's just not even a thought in their head. So I think that's the biggest first step we can make, is having more women be shown doing it, and then we'll hopefully change it. There's plenty of challenges being a female in a male-dominated industry and a female in male sports. It's one thing if you worked for a WNBA team or a WNHL team. It's another to work for an MLB team. It's a lot of men around you all of the time. At any given point on the field, you have the visiting team, the home team, and then all of your male staff. So I'm surrounded by at least 50 men every day. It's extremely intimidating and extremely scary, and it's hard to keep your shoulders up to show that you belong there too. It's really hard to be mistaken for somebody's wife instead of the head groundskeeper, or someone's girlfriend instead of who I am, and I'm the boss. And it can be hard to overcome some of those challenges, but I know I know I'm meant to do this, for one, and I know what I'm doing will impact younger females looking to get into sports, and that pushes me through. You gotta grow thick skin, and you gotta want it. It's really hard to be here with only one foot in. You have to go in with both feet, and you have to want it, and it pays off tenfold. I guarantee you'll love it. There's not a day that goes by that I wish I worked somewhere else. I can't imagine not working in a ballpark. I just have to know, along with all of the good things and the awesome game days and the walk-off home runs and all the excitement, you have to deal with some of the the nonsense, and it is worth it. I would say any young girl that wants to get into sports should, and if you want to, reach out. Any woman in any front office or grounds would love to talk to you. Any of us would answer any of your questions. Just do it. It's scary. It really is scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was 18 when I first stepped on a baseball field, and not only is your environment huge, 2.5 acres is a lot of grass, and all 5,000 seats plus suites, and like the building itself is very intimidating, let alone having players and people around you is scary, but it is so worth it. Just do it. I think if you can get over that initial, I don't know what it's called, initial, what's the word? Overstimulated. Something like that. That overstimulation, if you get over that part of it, you'll be fine.